The Suns buzz as it rolled into the arena earlier tonight. The players decked out in their very best. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Hey Dave.
Hey Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. Came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, DA. When we think of these teams, we think offense. Doris, what kind of game do you anticipate this being?
Well, from a fan's perspective, this is going to be a ton of fun. Fast-paced, high skill level. Now, the coaches who love defense, they may not be happy by the end of the night, but we're going to have a good time.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point, and for the Mavericks. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. King is out there with Porzingis, and it's Burke in at the 1. Now here's Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Here's King, and he goes in for the dunk. And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Porzingis with the block. And here comes the break. The rejection by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Paul outside. Shoots over Burke. And it's Paul missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Paul over to help. Here's Burke. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game. Booker the pass to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Well, pre-shot preparation is there. Chris Paul anticipating his teammates going to deliver it, and then he delivers on the make.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Bridges. 9 points last game out. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. And King, here we go. No good that time.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul outside. Gets an open look and hits. Paul's got his second basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 4. Booker with it. He had 19 points in the win against Memphis.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Porzingis. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Over in the corner, Paul. Offensive rebound. Here's Crowder. King with the block, and he gets it back. They shoot again. Shot by Crowder, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
To the paint, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now the pass to Booker. King with the block. Doncic passes to King. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Paul outside. Clock is at 3. Steps back and fires. A second chance effort. Here's Ayton. And finally they hit one.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Doncic outside. Here's King.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Over Burke. Another shot. And it's Ayton missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Doncic throws it down.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Paul outside. Pass to Booker. Count that one.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
King outside. And Paul over to help. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Booker's got 6. King with it. Chris Paul covering. King the pass. Oh!
Don't tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Chris Paul. King, no good on the shot. Some solid defense from Saric. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Thunder. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Mavericks leading. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And Booker kicks to Saric. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
King, that's good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Galloway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to Saric. Shoots the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Dario Saric.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. That gives them the lead. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with DeAndre Ayton. Paul out there with Bridges. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Maverick in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. King with it, outguarded by Crowder. And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Up top, Crowder. He's covered by King. Bridges for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Galloway kicks to Crowder. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. Dallas leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
halt the run, and Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 10 points.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
King outside from downtown. Another three for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent, and now credit Porzingis because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be. When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Galloway, the pass to Ayton. Ball outside. Knocks down the three ball. Paul's got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And King, here we go. The rejection by Paul. Bridges against Hardaway. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Paul left side. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Make no mistake, Jay Crowder has a craftiness that allows him to pick up fouls on his way to the cup.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in, and he sinks the second. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. 3-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Ayton dishes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Dallas leading by 3. Outside Hardaway to the inside. Here's King, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
High post shot. There's the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's King. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Hardaway against Bridges. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Porzingis. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Booker. He's got 8. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Suns trail by 7. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Dishes to Ayton. Goes back up. Trying to get open as Crowder. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
King, the pass to Porzingis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Phoenix calls timeout. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game for Maverick.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. King is up there with Porzingis. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Shoots from the elbow. No good from Booker. Mavericks leading by 8. Here's King. Buries the long-range jumper. King's got 39.
They barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Booker outside. And here's Doncic. Pass to Burke. Back to King. Doubled by Bridges. To the left wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
Booker the pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Paul. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Paul's got 17 now.
Well, we know Chris Paul is a pass-first type point guard, but boy, can he score it.
And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The pass to Ayton. There's the dish to Paul. There's the feed to Crowder. King with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
For Dallas, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That's good from King. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Langston Galloway's checked in for Phoenix. On defense, the Mavericks. Back to Ayton. Kicks it to Galloway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains it from beyond the arc. Galloway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now, this is just carryover from the excellent three-point marksmanship he showed at St. Joseph's. Galloway showing he can stretch it out to NBA range.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And King, here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And good that time.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Booker against Doncic. Booker outside. Shoots over Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas. King's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hardaway has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Here's King. And again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside Crowder. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. The three. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. There's Galloway. Burke covering. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
You know, and that's just smart basketball. Galloway has got a solid build, so why not seek out the contact and get yourself to the free throw line? That's perfect.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Josh Richardson's checked in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. And for the Suns, Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. A nice shot by Booker.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
King, the pass to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
No good from Booker. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's King. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Johnson outside. Booker in the corner. Back to Johnson. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For the three. Finney-Smith kicks to Richardson. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Paul's checked in for Langston Galloway. King. But they'll get another chance. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Pass to King. From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Saric. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
From deep. Powell, the pass to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For 3, Booker. Powell pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense. And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent. Such a problem when Saric is knocking down the three. It helps space the floor for his teammates. You've got to guard him there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Smith's checked in for Phoenix. 1:29 left in the third. From deep three-point range, King, that's good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Booker looking around. Here's Paul. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes both free throws. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Richardson against Booker. The pass to Kaminsky. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Phoenix has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Paul outside. Smith outside. Offline with his 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now here's Booker from past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Suns. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game. Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And then for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jones. Bridges comes in for Ejuan Moore. And Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. DeAndre Ayton out there with Smith. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Here's Porzingis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Smith. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Paul against Porzingis. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges with it. Hardaway picks him up. Passes it to Smith from deep. Here's Ayton. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. King outside, takes a three, and good! He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Booker with no one around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep, here's Burke. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And here's Booker from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. King against Johnson. And King, here we go. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Johnson against King. Over Johnson. King's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Bridges' shot, good.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Doncic looking it over. The tray. The Mavericks rebound. Back to King, beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
King outside from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some. King's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
King outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson, a wide open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 9 points for Johnson.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Paul surveying the floor. Paul is doubled. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
King outside. Fires from deep. Another bucket. Wow. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Booker left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. King's shot is off. Suns trail by 19. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Burke, the pass to King. Back to Burke. Porzingis with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Booker against King. The open shot, Johnson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. From deep. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Ball left side. Feeds to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is checked in for Johnson. Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Saric. And it's Paul in for Langston Galloway.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
King against Booker. From deep three-point range, and the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good, and a nice shot from King.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Phoenix calls timeout. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
Here's Booker. Inside. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Booker. 24 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
King with it. Pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. King's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3.
Doncic outside. Down low. And they double up Doncic. King outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Booker against Doncic. Booker draws the double. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Maverick.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Booker draws the double. Ball outside, from outside the arc, another three for Phoenix.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. But once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.